notch this grilling season with the Peruvian flair. Chef Freyka from Harmon's is here to share what you need for this sponsored recipe. And we've been watching you get this all ready to go. We can smell it. It looks mouth-watering. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
You just told me this was the dish you made when you were trying to get your job at Harmon's, which you've now been in for 8 years. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's been kind of fun to cook this dish exactly after 8 years. And for Harmon's still.
Peruvian chicken, what does that flavor taste like?
So the flavor tastes like, we're a culture of mixture. So we combine a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of those Peruvian chiles, and we bring in some oil, some cumin. So it's a mixture of all of our cuisines into one.
Yum.
That makes our chicken, we have 3 very special chicken recipes. This is one of them. And they all combine a little bit of different things.
Well,
and
chicken needs flavor.
Chicken needs flavor, and I think it starts with your marinade.
Okay.
So I have combined all of the ingredients that you see here, and they're all listed on the website. I think the most important thing is to see the consistency.
Oh, okay. So all the ingredients right over
all the ingredients,
here.
which is soy sauce or tamari. We have ginger, a Peruvian yellow pepper, which we substitute with these orange peppers, and we grind them up. We blend them up. Salsitas Mendoza, which is a product from
I love that brand.
Sandy. I love this brand.
Yep.
Some cumin, oil, garlic, salt, pepper,
and then
make this. See the consistency of this.
Okay.
Then the next secret I would say for everybody making chicken is going to rely right over here on the chicken itself. I have a little bit of salt, which I'm going to put in here. I mean it. When I say little, it's little. And then I'm not going to even squeeze it. I'm just going to rub that lime.
Oh, why the rub and not the squeeze?
Not the squeeze, because I don't need to cook the chicken in lime juice. Lime juice is very acidic, but I want to accelerate these to marinate in 15 minutes.
And what parts of the chicken are you using?
In this case today, I'm using chicken thighs,
okay.
But usually it's a whole chicken cut in quarters.
It makes a lot.
And the recipe has the variation online, so you can do either of them. And then you can always come to my class, and we have this one's called Peruvian Grill.
Oh, how fun. That's a fun class. Just something different. Learn something new.
Learn something new, correct. So our chicken here needs like about 5 minutes before it goes into the marinade.
Okay.
And then it needs about 15 minutes in the marinade. And if you take away the lime juice, you can go overnight.
Okay. So just 15 minutes in the marinade.
Yeah.
And then it's ready. Okay, easy. And then that's where we are here. It's been in the marinade. And how long is it here frying in the pan?
In the pan, it's going to take you somewhere between 5 minutes, depending on the size of the pieces, of the temperature of your grill. I would say always get a thermometer and get the internal temperature of chicken. 185 for chicken thigh and drumsticks, and 165 for your chicken breast.
Oh, that's good to know. Make sure it's safe and ready to eat. There's so many ways you can do this. You can do it on a skewer. You can do it on a griddle, on the barbecue.
I love doing it on the barbecue, but I also love that I can do this in the winter. Inside my house on a griddle. I usually don't use this type of pan, but this is the one that works here.
Well, I feel like this is food you can eat at any time of year. I could see this being a summer barbecue. I could also see it being a winter food. I mean, it really goes no matter what.
You should have seen it as my daughter's wedding.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah.
And even a wedding food. I mean, that's a crowd pleaser.
It was amazing.
Yes. Okay, what do we want to pair it with today?
We want to pair it with potatoes, a nice salad, which we don't have here today, and we have a little huancaína, or better say, I didn't make a huancaína, but I made it look like a huancaína, the magic of TV, guys.
Yum.
But it tastes really good because I did put the yellow pepper, and I put this tartufo or mayo, which is delicious. So it's kind of like a fried sauce right now.
How delicious. And then, of course, for dessert, we can pick that up at Harmon's, whether
Anything
it's a brownie.
Here.
That is a s'more campfire cupcake.
Isn't that cute?
Is so cute. It's a showstopper. Everybody has come over to say, oh, my goodness. Okay, when are the next classes that you're teaching?
The next classes that I'm teaching. Tomorrow I'm teaching a day in Lima, Peru, which is kind of fun. Then on the next week, on the next weeks, we're teaching Brontosaurus at the end of August. So it's kind of like we're making a tomahawk steak.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it's called Brontosaureus class because it kind of looks like, a little bit of cartoonish in there.
I love it. Plenty
Yabba
to
dabba
choose
Brontosaureus.
from. But they go quick, so you have
Yes.
to secure your spot.
Yeah,
Just
you have
hop
to secure
online.
your spot. We're already posting August. August is posted, September is posted, and we're posting October classes. And many people is already jumping on those Halloween classes as well.
Oh, Halloween,
Yeah,
right around the
I
corner.
know.
Get your spot now. Thank you so much. Okay,
You're
I'm going to
welcome.
dig in. So thank you again to Harmon's for this sponsored recipe.
Well, it's been fun to be here. Thank you. That's good?
So good.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep frying this for everybody.